Well, good morning guys, welcome back. Today's wishbone kit time. Today we'll be installing a wishbone kit on this little falling setup we got going on here. For those of you that don't know what a wishbone is, on some cars you would see a little pipe running from here at the back of the diff, connecting somewhere to the chassis over there or the other side. So here we got our wishbone kit laid out. It is by Competition Engineering by Marosa. It's a universal wishbone kit. It comes with all this stuff you see right here on the table. I think it's about 5,000 Rand from Turbo and Norse, Mo from Turbo and Norse. It's all made out of chromoly, that's why it's so expensive. You get your rose joints, 3 rose joints. This little tabs that's already notched out to fit on the cast pipe, for instance like that. And then you get this little tabs with it. You strengthen it up after you got it all tacked and welded in there. And yeah, this is the links that connects the diff to the chassis of the car. And some of you may ask, well, what's this used for? And for you, if you come over here, you can shake the car quickly there. We got the 4 links in, but as you can see, it has a lot of side to side play. That kit over there welds underneath the diff. One of those tabs goes underneath the diff. You get one over here and another one over there, and it has links connecting the two. And then it will remove that side to side wiggle we got going on here. A lot of you guys may know what it is, but not know the correct terminology. As you would see on the old cars, they got a little link or a pipe you would tend to see the guys use. They run a pipe from here to the chassis of the car, and it tends to take it out a bit, but it's not ideal, because as soon as the car separates or squats, the diff tends to move to one side, depending on which side it's mounted to the chassis. But yeah, let's see how easy it is to do this, and we'll eventually see how effective it is as well. Okay, so we got the diff laid out here now. I just tacked the little bracket there, as you can see. We got it more or less in the middle. We will fine tune it now before I weld it up to the final place. But yeah, you get the idea now. Okay, so we're gonna just put this stuff in there, one of this stuff on each side of it, like that, just to add a bit of strength to the whole deal. And it should look also a bit nicer than just 2 flat bars sitting up there. Basically, it's gonna look beautiful. Well, it's welded in. We're gonna roll it back underneath the car now, and see where we're gonna weld in those tabs. It's gonna be one here and one there. Well, there we go. We got the diff back in. As you can see, the wishbone is tacked in, or fully welded in there actually. We're gonna get rid of that side to side play now. Yeah, this car, we adjusted it a little bit more. As you can see, it's more or less on right now. There's still a small adjustment to do, but I think we can all be very happy with what we got going on there. Ignore that thing back there, that's for a later video. Okay, so we got that thing tacked up there, as you saw underneath the diff, the whole slider thing there. It's gonna go like this, and then the brackets here, we're gonna weld them up there like that, and then we have to connect the dots. I think you're starting to get the idea. And yeah, taking it slowly, making sure we're doing a good job. Okay, there we go. This thing is welded in there, as you saw a few moments ago. We got that bracket welded in fully, and that one over there welded in fully. Next is gonna be putting that beam over there, over this thing, and up there like that, and connecting the dots, and the wishbone would begin. it has come down to this. We're gonna be cutting out the whole floor. As you can see, we marked it out there. Gonna cut down straight here. There's old seat brackets we built back when we knew basically nothing. It's gonna go out and tube frame the whole car up until here for now at least. But yeah, let's get to cutting. Well, it's the following Saturday. We're back. We got my cousin over there, Jaco's over there. We're gonna figure out. Jaco got the floor actually cut out during the week, as you saw earlier there, and we're figuring out how to do the floor now. So what we got going so far is a base plate here. We're gonna weld it in there. So we're gonna run a 90 like this back into the little cross member there. But yeah, we're figuring it out, and yeah, from here we're gonna make the gearbox mount, which is gonna sit right over there, I believe, like that. And then yeah, well, it's been a couple of hours, and we got that pipe tacked in there at least for now. Jaco and Chandra over there is gonna go bend another one while I make the base plate, same as over there for the driver's side here. And then yeah, can get another pipe over on this side. Well, that's about how far we got. We got these two welded in there and over there. Base plates, that one took maybe 2 hours just for the base plate to get it in there, but it's in now. This is more or less where the back of the seats is gonna sit in the front. Just more or less, we're gonna run another straight one here and there, same on that side, and then there's gonna be a lot of crosses going over for support. And yeah, we didn't think it's gonna take us this long just to put 2 beams in basically. But yeah, we got it done. We'll work again next Saturday, and yeah, I'll see you then. Well boys, we're back. During the week, Jaco got all these little pipes knocked out. The main one there, over there, like that. 2 small ones there, the seat mounts. Okay, so we got it all welded halfway on top, not underneath yet. We're gonna lift it up on the left to weld underneath, and then we got one of the seats in again, more or less where Jaco's gonna sit, and he's gonna climb in there now and see where we need to move it. Okay.
Den 16 december. Yes. Actually.
Okay, so we got a seat stacked in there. It's sitting there like that now. Miyako is busy checking out the main loop, drawing it out there on the floor, and yeah, taking measurements now. Well, there we go. We got a little test pen going on there. We're gonna go put it in the car, see if it works, and if it works, we'll just add and replicate what we did here on the other side. And yeah, we got a main. Okay, so there's the test hoop. I think this is number 3. So got it sitting like that. We got 2 marks up there. And we flipped it around. We're gonna measure the distance between the 2 now, add it, and yeah, we should be fine then. Okay, so we got a main hoop tacked in back there, and I think it turned out pretty nice. As you can see there, it's taking the shape of the car very nicely. As you can see like that, and the roof there. And we've got some space for the seat belt mounts. I'm just gonna go like that. But yeah, that's how far we got for today. Got everything tacked in there for the seats, and the main hoop stacked in. Next will be main structure to the back, connecting the main hoop there to those base plates, and then it must run through there like your classic race car style roll cages normally do into here, and then like a little cross section that protects the driver from a side impact. But yeah, guys, we'll be back next week or whenever, and yeah, we'll see you then. Well, it's the following Saturday. Jaco just got this 2 absolutely moeilike notches cut out here. We need to do it by hand with the grinder because the notcher can't do that amount of the grease. And have a look at that. Looks absolutely beautiful. And when you step a few meters here to the side, here's a prime example why we're building a roll cage, guys. Little farm lady's vehicle came in during the week, and yeah, I see why we're doing this. And as you can see, Jaco's gone very far with the cage. Got this one in up front, this little thing going here on top, the one there which is actually a little skew. We're gonna take it out now and just fix it. That one over there, look at the fitment we got going on there. And yeah, then we need to do the cross and the cross in the roof, or just the one straight bar that's gonna run there. But yeah, and then the roll cage is done. Oh, and we need to still make a little engine mount, gearbox mount. But yeah, that's how far we are. What would you call this actually? I'm not sure. This is not a space frame because we don't have any. We still have a front end of the car. There's no tube frame here. It's not a back half. I know that because I know back half car. It was a back half. It's not anymore because back half cars usually stop around here, and then it's just tube frame until the whole back side. Yeah, and but now we got the floor out. So I'm curious, what would you call this? I don't know. We don't know. But yeah, it's not a tube frame. Is it a semi-tube frame? It's not back halved. And it's also not Pro Mod. Pro Mods would be completely tube framed with a body on top like Nati's car and all those cars. And the Ploy's 1400, that's a back half car, and they go 750s with it. So okay, so there we go. We're busy mocking up this stuff now. Just got all this welded, both sides. They're on top of the bracket. The top there, MIG welded in. This little bracket for the dash is extremely strong. And yeah, working on this side now. that side is already welded as well. Doing these 2 pipes and then the cross. But yeah. So we are back here, and as you can see, we got this 2 in there. This little cross or X, whatever you want to call it, is in here. We got everything welded up here in front. As you can see there, this thing is in. When you go to the roof, we have this thing in, the little center support in there. Floor is welded up on top so far. As you can see there and there, everything on top is welded. We need to get the car back on the lift over there so we can lift it up and weld underneath. And then we are actually busy now with the gearbox mount. Me and Jaco just built this thing real quick here. As you can see, this little metal plate here, this is just the standard Toyota GD6 rubber mount. I know some people's gonna give us shit in the comments, but you know, this is not a full complete drag car. It's still a street legal car for those that doesn't know. So we want it to be nice and smooth. Well, Jaco wants it to be nice and smooth at least. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so we're busy with the gearbox mount, and as you can see, I got it tacked up now. Jaco is outside making the little brackets for here. Actually, just move around quickly. The car's coming together nicely, as you can see here. Can't wait to fire that thing up. And yeah, that's what we got going on so far. Well, good morning guys, we're back here, and as you can see, Jaco worked last night to get these pipes cut to length, as well as this ones. We just welded, tacked it in there because we're running pretty low on gas. We need to go buy some more, and transitioning into the standard body in there now. As you can see, gearbox mount, oh shit, I forgot to add, ons het vergeet om onder te gooi. Okay, anyway, gearbox mount is 50% complete. We still need to add another triangle at the bottom everywhere. Oh, and Jaco also got the dash mounted in there. Look how it looks now, absolutely beautiful. Look at the fitment. And yeah, there's still another cover that comes up here, which we'll get to later. And yeah, we're gonna get to mounting the seats now. Drill some holes through those 2 pipes and on the other side, and then they can be finally mounted. Okay, so we got a Sabelt steering wheel here with a strange quick release, and we are almost ready to mount it, as you can see there. I'll show you a bit closer now. It's absolutely beautiful. When you open this thing up, there's a strange quick release which gets welded on there at the back, and then yeah, that's how it sits. I wish you guys can feel the quality of this thing when you pull it in. It's not those cheap Chinese stuff. And there's the steering wheel over there. Absolutely beautiful, man. Yeah. Well boys, there we go. We got the car back on the lift there. The diff is out here on the floor, and start welding up now. Got a safety jacking here, as always, you know. And yeah, weld the whole floor underneath, everywhere we couldn't weld from up top. And then yeah, we're gonna pull the side shafts out of this diff now. As you can see, we want Uncle Taran just to machine this back for us. So the work wheels cap, it's got this little cap you put on there, and then currently it doesn't fit, so we're just gonna let him machine it back for us. And then yeah, I could just luckily just have to pull the side shaft for that, and that's it. Let's get to welding. Well boys, it's been some time since the last time I picked up you guys, and the Mazda cage is finally finished. 6 months in, and working, well, me at least, I've been here every Saturday for the last 6 months. Jaco's been working at night after work as well. So countless of hours and thinking and everything in here. As you can see, we got the holes drilled out for the seats. We'll put some proper bolts in there to hold them. We got the gearbox mount bolt, and I think it came out pretty nice, as you can see there. We took the side shaft to Uncle Taran to just machine down this little bit for us here, so the work wheels can, the cap of the work wheel can actually go over it. And yeah, there she's sitting. So we're actually gonna throw it back in the car now, so we can move the car out of here, as we don't need the old lift anymore for now, at least. We're gonna pull out the engine and gearbox to get that cleaned up, and doesn't have a clutch in. I think we just nipped in the flywheel. Yeah, that's in there. But yeah, that's the fabrication finished for now, at least. And but that's it. The cage is in here. I think we did a pretty good job for our first one. We've never done this before, and we'll see how it holds up for all the power this bad unit's gonna make over here. And yeah, we still need to figure out something with the sump. I don't think you're gonna see. Yeah, we need to figure something out with the sump, because this thing is all jacked up here. It's not nice, you know. Gonna build something new or buy a new standard one. And yeah, that's about it. Guys, thank you for following along. I think you're gonna like what's coming next. The fun stuff is actually gonna start now. This was a bit of a cuck job, if you can say that. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. And until then.